G'day guys and welcome to Retrospectreviews. I'm Vince and today I thought I would pick up a couple of cheap consoles. Now these are ones I've picked up at my local recycling centre. That's where I mainly pick up these cheap knockoff consoles. This is a Mega Drive knockoff. This one actually hasn't got anything games built in. You can still actually run proper Mega Drive games off this, but you can buy these on Wish.com and AliExpress and a number of other places. I think you can get them for as little as $12. And this one here, I'm not sure where this one came from. Once again, I picked this up for $2 at the recycling center, and this is a Famicom knockoff, so it'll play Famicom games. So I thought we'll jump on to AliExpress and have a look and see what knockoff console games I can pick up. So if possible, I do want to try to stay away from the ones that look like the NES Mini and the Super Nintendo and the Super Famicom and all that. So let's have a look and see what mini consoles. I want something different, basically. Put in retro consoles and see what comes up. Okay, something's caught my eye straight away, and that is this here. What is this? I'm interested in this. There's a couple here. There's one in the package and one here. Let's have a look at the one in the package. It's free shipping, both free shipping. This one's a little bit dearer, and I don't know if that's because it's got the packaging or not. So let's have a look. New 8-bit mini video game console. Plays built-in 89 classic games. Support TV output plug handheld game. Okay, so that's interesting. So let's have a look here. Okay. Wait for this. Okay, so it's the usual stuff. There's orange. I like orange. But it doesn't give me the choice to pick orange. It only gives me a choice of blue, red, or black. So it's got the game, some of the games here. So it's the standard original NES stuff, but it's only $6.88, and that looks totally something very different. So let's move down. Overview, 8-bit, so we read that. Super classic 8-bit 89 retro in one set. Plug and play on your TV. Supports TV system NTSC. So that might not work on mine, so might have to find one that actually works on PAL if I can, if we go for this. Okay, it looks in. It's got a torch in it. Why would you need a torch? I don't. Why you need a torch in it, I don't know. Okay, so yeah, it's got. Oh, look at that! It's got a what do you call it? Joystick. Interesting. And it takes batteries. Right, so that one is out because I don't think that would work on my PAL TV. So let's go back to the top here and we'll see if we can find. We'll go back. Okay, go back. Okay, let's keep looking and see if there's something else that might be of interest. Let's see. This looks interesting. Might be a bit pricey there. There's another one of these. This one's called something else. This is called the Postro Retro Mini. Does this work? Is this only for? Let's see. Doesn't really say. Well, this one says it actually works on PAL, NSTC, and that's so it might be interesting. So it might work. And it still has the torch, so that's interesting. Okay, so we might get okay, it comes with the packaging. So where do we click on to add this to cart? Where are you? How much is this? Was a little bit dearer, but not much, and still free shipping. So we'll just add that to cart. Got to choose a color. We'll go for red, eh? Add to cart. Okay, continue shopping. Okay, so I'm looking for something different. I wonder if this actually works on these zip guns. I've got two of these, so I'm not buying one. Not for $33 when I've got two sitting in my cabinet, two originals. Actually, I think I've got three of these guns, to tell you the truth. So I think I'll leave that alone. Let's see. Though I do like my light gun games, so that'd be cool to have a look. Some more PS1 kind of knockoffs. Just can't seem to see anything that really interests. Oh, hang on. Talking about light guns, here's a PS1 clone that has a gun, $20. Look, let's have a look at this. A little bit higher than I was hoping to pay, but $20 free shipping. Let's have a look. Games host video game console, double gamepad with 8-bit support, AV out, put family TV, video game with two PCS controllers. So let's have a look here. So it's like the PS1, but it's got this gun. That's the key thing that's interesting me, is the gun. So it's pretty simple. Nothing. It does take this cartridge. So I wonder what cartridges it takes. Let's see. Welcome, dear valid customer. If you like this item, please add it to your wish list. If you like our store, please add it to your store list. Thank you very much. Okay. We will dispatch your package in 3 days up to blah blah blah. Where's the information about it? Okay, retro game video console, so family TV video game console, 524 games, 24 games in the console, 500 games on the card. Okay, so there's 24 built in and 500 of the card. Adults and children can play. Well, I hope so. Game lists: Contra 2, Super Mario B, ROS. Oh, sorry, Super Mario Brothers. Duck Hunt, Double Dragon 2, Cage Legends. Okay, so it's the standard stuff. It only lists the 22, so that must be the 20. Well, actually, there's meant to be 24 built in, so it doesn't list all the games. So the packaging includes video game console with retail box, game controllers, AV cable, power adapter, and plastic gun. The plastic gun is what is interesting me. So there's a picture here. Look, I think we might go for this. I think this looks interesting. It's a little bit more than I was hoping to pay. So we might get this and one of those handheld ones and see how it goes. So we'll add that to cart. Right, guys, we've added 2 basic consoles from AliExpress into the cart. I'll have them shipped to my place, and to you guys it'll probably be instantaneous. To me, it'll probably be 23 to 51 days. It's AliExpress. It's coming from China and Hong Kong, so who knows how long it's going to take to get here. But I'll see you when they arrive, I guess. Okay, guys, it's been 4 weeks since I last shot me ordering the cheap consoles off Alibaba. Now they have turned up. This big silver package here, I'm assuming it's the light gun. Now it only took about a week and a half to get to me from China, where this little package, which is that weird little handheld game console, it took the majority of the time. It took about 3.5 weeks to turn up. Oh well, without further ado, let's open these packages and check out what these consoles are all about. Okay guys, so let's start with the big package first. This is the one I'm the most excited for. This is the one, should have the light gun. So hopefully it's as good as the picture, so let's get into it. Okay. Where are you? Try to get it out of here. Now this has been sitting unopened for nearly 3 weeks, I think. 3 weeks, so yeah. Wow. Interesting packaging. It's got Mario, Luigi, Princess Peach on the cover there. Super 8-bit game. Wow. So it's shrink wrapped, which is interesting. Actually not sure which is the front and which is the back. It looks pretty cool though. I like the packaging, but I didn't buy it for the packaging. So on the side here, it comes with 2 game pads, game card, laser gun, cable AV, and it does come with a transformer. That's something I didn't think about. Hopefully I can use a step down, or it might just be USB plug. I'm not sure. I don't recall what the listing said. Anyhow, it looks pretty cool no matter what. So I'll try to let's get this shrink wrap off and see what it looks like inside the actual box. There's the shrink wrap off. Okay, so it's just got a tab here. I do like the box. Like, even if I can't get it going, the box is pretty cool. Okay. Now obviously that's upside down, so this must be the front, if that's the way it's meant to be. I'm going by what I just quickly saw. So there we go. Wow. Well, that's interesting. So yeah, it does have a Chinese or Japanese, I suppose it's Chinese connection there. So again, it is in more shrink wrap. So I might have to find my adapter to have a look. Anyhow, let's get this bit off. It's a bit of a shame to open it up. Though somehow I don't think this is going to be a collector's item in the future. Okay. More shrink wrap off. Let's have a look at this gun. This is the thing that piqued my interest. Very light. Has a bit of a click. It's just a standard light gun. I wonder if this would work on the Sega Mega Drive. It's got, or the Master System. I do have a few light guns for that, so that'd be interesting. So we've got that. Very, very cheap, very light plastic. Same with this. Yeah, it's got an odd feel to it, but very, very cheap, very light. Once again, probably could work on the Sega or the Atari. Here's the console itself. I don't see the card anywhere, so I'm just looking to see DC in. Doesn't say what voltage it is, so I might have to find that out. Power, reset, open. Okay, so that's all there is. Now, bit lost. I haven't seen the cartridge yet. I've got the power adapter. We've got the cords. Another controller. What's the instructions say here? Nothing. No, there's no... Ah, what a bugger. I didn't get the cart. Hang on. Nothing more in the box. No. Oh, ripped off. I'm sure it said there was a... Yeah, it said it's meant to come with a game cart. So, let me just check the bag again. Oh. Oh well, can't do nothing about that. I don't think the return policies I'm going to get anything from that. But yeah, so I'm missing. Didn't get the game cart. What a shame. Well, that's the first one. So we'll pack that up. So there is meant to be about 40 games or so built in, or 20 games built in, but it is missing the game cartridge that it says it's meant to come with. Okay, moving on. Let's open this one. Hopefully this is all there. Okay. Okay, let's have a look. Not the exact packaging I was thinking of. Mini and special shape classic TV game. Okay, so the one that was advertised, it had like a clear plastic and up there. Though it does say it's the same thing on the back. Okay, let's get it out of the box. There's some AV cables. It's only in mono. So you use the manual there. And nothing much in the box. So that's it. So, once again, very cheaply built, which none of us should be surprised. I was just fascinated with that. I would have liked to got the orange one, but they didn't have it. And yeah, so that's it. There's not much to this one. How many games was in this again? And this is the one that I wasn't sure if it's going to play because it's meant to be NSTC, but I did see that some of them said it was also PAL. But yeah, I was also meant to get a cartridge with the other one. So yeah, might plug this in soon and see if it works. My TV does actually have a function where it should be able to flip between PAL and NTSC, so we'll see if that bit works. Okay, very interesting. Just trying to see if it tells me how many games was on here again. 89 in. F Super Game 89 in. I don't know if that's actually how many games is in there or not. Yeah, it doesn't say. Can't remember. Anyhow, we'll get this plugged in and we'll try these two consoles out and see how they go. I thought I'd start off with the Family Pocket, that weird little handheld one. Let's take this out of the packaging and get it hooked up. So there's the console, there's the controllers, and that's pretty much everything in the box and the manual. Now I am curious to see if this works because it does say it's only meant to be for the American format, but we'll give it a go. So we'll get some batteries in here. I like how it provides a screw hole, but there's actually no screw there. So I do have a battery here, so we'll just plug that in. Put the cover back on. So pretty straightforward at the moment. Okay, let's get this cover off. I'll get this tie out so I'll get this plugged into the TV. So what I'll do, I will switch over to a screen capture of the game when it comes up. So we can all see. So anyhow, let's see if this works. So we've got to turn it on. Okay, so it came on. That's something I wasn't expecting. So I'll just turn this down so I don't get backfeed between the game and the capture. Okay, so we can choose between Chinese or English. It's not a bad title screen. I've seen worse. For a cheap little handheld thing, maybe if you're traveling or something, it's pretty good. So I'm assuming the joystick brings us down. Yep, okay, it's a bit touchy. So let's do start. How do we get the start button? Okay, so according to this, there's 89 in one. I'm going to assume half of these games are double. So let's see, we've got Angry Bird 3, Contra 1. Contra's always on these things. Super Mario, it looks a bit colour weird there. Oh, it's very touchy. Yeah, so let's find something unique. Tetris 2, never heard of that. Aladdin 3. I don't know if I've got that on anything else. Let's have a look at Aladdin 3. Okay, to me this is more like Wonder Boy. I don't know if if you could read Chinese, if that actually says Wonder Boy and then Aladdin 3. So let's give it a go. Let's see. It's looking a lot like Wonder Boy, except I think Wonder Boy is a little bit chunkier in this one. So A button jump. Just gotta try and... There is a way you can do a double jump. I was wondering if that's secret. Oh no! Oh yeah, controllers are really bad on this. Very hard to control. Okay, got a hammer. Very hard to do double jump. Because I'm sure that's what you got to do to get to the... Oh no! Don't hit the rock. For some reason I'm so used to these things cracking open that I Hey! So what? I have no idea what killed me then. Okay, let's start again. Jump. Get the hammer. Kill the snail. Kill the snail. Kill the snail. Get that. Maybe time ran out? I don't know. Oh, I jumped at that time. Okay, section 2. Whoa, whoa, oh no! Oh! And here's the skateboard. Oh, that's not helping. Oh, the controls are so bad on this. Oh, got an egg then, I don't know what happened then. But yeah, this is basically Wonder Boy. Or Wonder Boy 2. Or a knockoff of it anyhow. Okay. Okay. I've got an extra life. Suppose I should be shooting those. Oh no! Just wondering. Ugh, tripped. Ugh. Okay, let's how do I get back? Start. No. Oh yeah, no. Starts the game again. I think that paused it, whatever I did. So you press start again, it pauses it. So now the T button just jumps. Okay, let's get back into the menu. Oh, start. Okay, so Aladdin 3 is basically it. That. Goonies. I wonder if it plays the Cyndi Lauper song. Let's have a look. Okay, the Goonies titles come up. Press the start key. Oh, but this is Goonies on... Is it Goonies? I remember Mikey kicking rats when I watched the movie. But the controls are so bad on this. Okay, how far can we jump that far? Get down. Oh, actually, it doesn't play too bad. It's just, yeah, the controllers are pretty. Yeah, this little thumbnail joystick's a bit hard to. Oh no! Oh, who is that? Vitalis, I guess. Okay. Anyhow, so that's Goonies. How do we get back? Okay, that's Adventure. That looks like Wonder Boy again. Goonies, Radius, Legend, kind of Chinese chess. Okay, some interesting titles. Will definitely keep you entertained for a little bit. Dig Dug, 5 Chess, Bomberman. What's that? Ice Climber. Hang on, let's look at this. Oh, I think I know what this is. Start. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, know what this is. Oh no. Okay, let's move on. See what else we got. let's go down. Yeah, I think there's a lot of doubles. There's another Mario. Ice Climber, Ninja 2, City 1, that's a different one. I'm not sure about that one. Frontline, Pinball, Olympic, Mahjong, Nuts and Milk. Okay, that's a different one. Force, no, Donkey Kong 1, 2, and 3. Okay, that's different. Mappy. Yeah. Ninja 1. Okay. The World Popeye. Oh, that's pretty cool. Pac-Man. Wrestling. Sky Destroyer. Balloon. Okay. That's not too bad. I've seen a few. There's Wonder Boy again. And again. Oh man, is this gonna be? It's like one of the other console ones I've got where it's just like Contra, just under different names. Except this one, it's Wonder Boy. Oh man, it's still going. Okay, we're finally off Wonder Boy clones. Tanks, Bug Racer, World. Oh, okay, now we're getting into another double. Okay, another one. Rope Games. That's interesting. Crossfire, Circus Adventure, Clown. Looks like a Doug Dick. Soup. Oh, that's different. And okay, that's 80. Okay, Galakan, Super Pac-Man. Not tank ones. Donkey Kong 3. So there we got Donkey Kong again. Bomberman. That's another one of those. Fast Bros. Oh, okay. Let's see what Donkey Kong 3 is about. Wow, that is terrifying. What is that meant to be? King Kong or Donkey Kong? That is the most terrifying Donkey Kong I have ever seen. This kind of reminds me of Greenhouse. Oh, I died. Okay. I don't think I don't know. Was this a game on any console, on the NES or something like that? I don't remember seeing Donkey Kong 3. Okay, I died. So that is the Family Pocket, and I'm sure it comes under a lot of other names. Okay, let's move on and check out the Super 8-bit. Okay, guys, so I've got my step-down transformer. Steps down from 240, that's Australian power, down to 110 volts, which this Super 8-bit game is meant to run out. Now, I did buy this for my Japanese Dreamcast, but according to this, it should work fine. So, let's hope I don't burn down the house. Okay, let's turn it on. Well, so far, no sparks, no explosions. Hit the power button. Okay, working. I am still very concerned. I think I will swap that power adapter out for something a little bit more solid. But anyhow, it's working. So, according to this, I've got close to 1 million games on here. I doubt that highly. Anyhow, so I've got the controller now. The controller is very, what would you call it? Very light, very plasticky, very cheap. Is probably the only thing. So there we go. Contrast, Super Mario. I'm going to say it's got a lot of the usual culprits on here. Long jump, hurdles. I'm not. Let's see. Hang on. Let's go back. Let's see if there is 99 Wow. I don't think there's... Oh, no, I don't think there's that many games in the world. Okay. And I did see a double there. There's Duck Hunt again. I do want to try the light gun, because that'd be interesting. Yeah, I can see a lot of doubles coming up. So, yeah, maybe they've just put all the games on the console. You don't actually get the cartridge anymore, because that was the one thing that was missing from here's the cartridge. Okay, so let's pick a game here. Yeah, there's a lot of repeats. Let's see how Contra plays, eh? Yeah, where are you? Let's go back to... Let's go down. Skeet shooting, clay shooting, battle. Okay. I'm looking forward to trying the gun. That's the main reason I brought this, is for the gun. But let's see, let's select, no, start. That's interesting. So once you go into Contra, then it goes into more Contra. Okay, so it's not too bad. It's the standard Contra. Okay, press start 1. Weird button configuration, that's for sure. So the top button is the fire button. Oh no, I was looking for trigger buttons on the front here, but oh no, got killed. Too busy looking at the joystick. Oh no, I'm so out of practice with Contra. Let me get up there, I want to get that. Right. Oh, look, for what it is, I'm not going to complain, but yeah, if you're definitely going to order one of these, be aware. How do we get back? Probably just reset. Yeah, so if you're going to order one of these, be aware that it does come with a Chinese adapter. And so you're going to need a step down or a replacement power adapter that will run 110 volts. If you're in North America, I don't think that's going to be a problem for you. But if you're in any other country that uses a higher voltage, you're definitely going to need a step down. So let's plug the... I don't know if I need... I'm hoping that I can plug this into the gun into joystick 2, and let's have a game of the one of the shooting games and see if the light gun actually works. Okay. So I've got the gun plugged in. Let's see. Actually, let's start with the classic Duck Hunt. Okay, the gun works. Okay. Ah. Actually, I think this works better than my NES at the moment. I'm quite happy with that. Quite impressed. I've got him. I've got to get... Okay, one more to go. Got him. Yeah, I quite like this this little gun. It's quite good. Yeah, it's very light, like everything. It's cheap plastic, but it does the job. Yeah, so I'm quite happy with that. Okay, so let's try one of the other shooting games, and then I think we'll call it. Pretty much all the other games are pretty much the same. Did think I did see clay shooting. Now I want to see what that is. Ah, it's just Duck Hunt again. Oh, this is, yes. Okay, so this is just the clay shooting part of Duck Hunt. So they've just added it. Oh no. Oh. Yeah, it's very cheap. I nearly broke it then. So yeah, gotta go a bit steady with it. But I can't see why this probably will work with the NES or the Super Nintendo. No, it might be different on the Sega. Duck Hunt. The clay shooting and Duck Hunt. What else we got here? This ski shooting looks interesting. What's this one? Oh, okay, it's just part of the decathlon, I think. Yeah, so they've just ripped bits out of games, and okay, I don't know what's going on here. It's just going through all the different things. Okay, let's pause. I have no idea what's going on here. Okay, that doesn't work with the gun. Let's try something else now. I just want to see. I think there's a lot of doubles on here, so, and they've ripped little bits out of different games. It looks like. Though I have not seen Donkey Kong. Yeah, look, I can see a lot of repeats coming up. No Donkey Kong though. But then there is over 9 million games on here apparently. Okay. Yeah, I haven't seen anything. No, look, I think there's really only about 4 or 5 games on here, and the rest is just it's just repeats and just name different things. Look, it plays fine. It's one of those things. It's a bit of a novelty. It'll get you out of trouble, but there is better consoles out there than this. Let's turn this off. Well, there you go, guys. That was my look at 2 cheap consoles I bought off AliExpress. And I'm sure you can buy these consoles off a number of those cheap websites like Wish.com and probably eBay too, probably. Now, would I recommend the Super 8-bit game? This one here? Probably not. It's a bit scary. It's made out of plastic. Even the power adapter is made out of plastic. Yeah, if you could feel that, you would be terrified. And look, I wouldn't want to run this for too long. I reckon there's a good chance it could catch on fire. I doubt there's any kind of fuse in here. And plus too, if you live outside anywhere that runs 110 volts, you're going to need to get a step down like I've got. And yeah, it's very cheap and plastic. Look, and in saying that, it is a great novelty to have in your game room or just on the shelf somewhere, maybe in the man's cave. And that's what I'm going to use it for. I'm just going to display it on the box. It probably never come back out of that box. Like I said, it's pretty terrifying. How cheap it is. Now, regards to the other one, the family, this little travel one, this is great. If you wanted something for a bit of a stocking stuffer, I guess, I would recommend this. It's got some interesting games on it. They don't repeat themselves too much, unlike the Super 8-bit game that just seemed, I think, it had about 8 games and it just repeated itself up to 9 million or whatever the astronomical number was. And the good thing about this, it does take batteries. Now this worked on PAL, and I'm going to assume it will work on NSTC. So yeah, now the joystick is a bit fiddly, but you know, if you have young kids and they're into the retro scene, this is a great little novelty thing, or just to put in somebody's bag maybe to travel with. Yeah, so I would recommend this one, and it's quite cheap. Well, that's it for this video. In the comments down below, let me know what you thought of these two consoles, and would you buy these consoles to have in your collection or just as a display piece. And don't forget to like and share this video because it really does help out the channel. And if you're new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell because it lets you know every time I upload a new video. Well, that's it for me. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you next time. Bye.